Hello! Yeah, I am sitting on the floor. I really am. First of all, hi. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I love the weather. And it actually feels like fall today, but it's not. I don't know why it feels like fall today, but I like the feeling because I love fall. How many times have I said that? Many times, I know, but just stay in the boat with me. I don't know, we're not in a boat. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I had two things to talk about today, and I really don't know which one I want to talk about because both of them actually are really, really good. I was thinking the other day, yesterday actually, about everything that has happened to me this year, starting from January 2014 and on up until today. There has been so much going on. Give or take, the last 5 or 6 years of my life have been very like weird roller coaster thing. And I think it's just something that happens, obviously, but it's barely hit me now that it's been very, very roller coastery. I had one of those moments yesterday, but I was just thinking about how lucky I am to be in the position where I am right now. I am very, very lucky. I'm so lucky. You guys will understand why after I finish this video. Where do I start? Let's start at the beginning. January, my birthday month. It was horrible. That was such a heartbreaking moment for me. From the end of December to like the end of January was really tough for me, but I knew that it was something I had to go through because I knew things weren't going to get better, and I wanted to make things better at that moment. I did not completely fully comprehend why everything was going on and happening the way it did. Now I do, however. I do understand why a lot of those things happened. I do understand why a lot of things in my life did not work or play out the way that I wanted them to or that I expected them to. Obviously, life is unexpected, you know what they say. But I was a very, very, very ugly person prior to all this. I became a very negative person before 2014. I was bad. I was really, really bad. The negativity was bad, and a lot of things in my life were bad. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys, so I hope you appreciate the honesty. Yeah, so the beginning, it was bad. And slowly but surely I just started noticing a lot of things, and I started to really take that time to really work on myself. Something I've never done. I've never ever done, or at least gone that far to be a little bit selfish and hold back and do what I had to do to fix myself, because I'm always helping other people out and working on their problems and worry about myself later because it didn't really matter to me. That's just how I was raised. I knew that it was time for me to work on myself because I had let go of so much and I had lost so much that I needed to figure out how to gain the most important thing back, which was myself. I needed to gain something, and what I needed to gain was loving myself and accepting myself truly for who I am. But part of the reason why it was a better timing for me to come out then, I had been working up for so long to come out, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how it was going to come about, but it happened. And from there I said, this is out. Now I can start to work on smaller puzzle pieces of my life and fit them together where they're supposed to go. I can work on that now because the biggest thing, my biggest problem, my biggest worry was that I was finally out. But I wasn't worrying about that anymore because I had lost something in my mind back then that was way worse to lose than, you know, this. And I had also gained something so freaking amazing, which was the support of my family, which at first maybe my mom wasn't on that bandwagon, but later she caught up, and things have been so amazing now. My point was that at that moment, my world was really seriously falling apart. I felt like crap. I felt like everything was just so bad, and I blamed myself. I really did blame myself. Things happen, and it does take two. It really does take two. No matter what, I will always say that, because it really does take two for something to fall apart like that, for anything to happen that involves two people or a relationship. From that experience, I learned so much, is what I'm basically trying to say. And from there on, I was fluctuating. I was doing really good, and then I was kind of really sad, and then I was doing really good, and then I was doing really good, and really good, and then I was really sad. And like, it was a roller coaster of emotions. And I understood at that time that I was gonna go through that because it was something painful that you had to go through. Breakups are, you know, obviously, if it doesn't break your heart, it doesn't love, you know, that song from Switch. But yeah, I did go through pain. I did go through a lot of pain. The sooner I got through it, the healthy way, you know, allowing myself to feel the way I do feel, the better of an outcome I was gonna have, and the faster I was gonna be able to start to heal myself. But I knew that I had to work on myself first and truly work on the things that I needed to work on. And that's why I changed so much from then, because I realized so many things. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much in such a small period of time because I focused on myself. So fast forward, I was doing better, and I met a girl. And I started liking this girl, and we started talking, and things were going really good. I did not understand why something that was going so well ended up breaking apart out of nowhere. I didn't get it. As much as I tried to understand her situation and her view and and the situation as a whole, I could not understand why it was happening for the life of me. I don't know. I could not comprehend. I got depressed because I could not understand any of it. I blamed myself. I thought that I was at fault. I realized that I was getting too clingy. After this, I made a video, and you should probably watch the video before you start watching the rest of this video, because you'll understand more. So I'll wait so you can go click on it wherever it's at and watch it, and then come back to watch this. So, but you'll understand what I'm saying if you do, so you can go click on it. But if you've already seen it, we can move forward with this video. In all of my relationships, I've been so clingy, and I started noticing that with this girl, I was way too into it, and she wasn't really all that into it like I was, at least towards the end of it. And I got really confused, and I got really sad because I really thought it was me. I really thought I had a problem. I really just didn't get why I just couldn't keep anyone around or anything like that, because I was so fucking clingy. Like, I was just so clingy. I was just too into people, and they weren't really into me. And like, the effort that I was putting in was like the maximum effort, and then they were only half-assing it, and then it would switch around, and it was just terrible. It was just terrible because, you know, things just go back. So I got really sad. I got really depressed. I got really sad, to the point where I would lay on the bedroom floor for 2 weeks straight. I didn't eat that much. I didn't really do anything. I would wake up, I'd do little things here and there, and I would just sleep my day away, or I would just lay on the floor. I was really fucked up. Like, I was really sad. And like, you know, it's one of those things where you carry in the back of your mind, like, yes, things do happen for a reason, but at that moment, you don't give a fuck what the reason is for. You want to get out of that funk. You want to not feel that way. You want whatever you had back, or whatever it is. You're conscious of it, but you're not really putting it into action. So that entire moment, I knew in the back of my mind, I was like, yes, I know, you know, Stacey, you gotta be positive. The more positive you are, the faster you're gonna get out of this and this. And I would tell everything that I tell you guys, I would say it to myself. But of course, it's so much easier said than done. And I hadn't felt that way since the very ending of December. So I was like, fuck, I'm spiraling backwards. This is not okay. I need to get myself back up on my feet. But I just couldn't, because I didn't know. And I kept asking myself, like, why the hell am I going through this again? Why am I hurting so bad? Why this? Why me? Why? I had that victim mentality. And what that did to me was only bring me more down, and only bring more negativity and more sadness to me. And it was affecting me. It was really fucking me up more. I knew that I wasn't gonna know why that was going on. Like, I had thought that this was gonna be a really good relationship. I just had thought it was gonna be something more, and I just didn't understand why God was putting me through this, and why he was teaching me a lesson again after I had just gone through something, you know, obviously way worse. But it was just something that wasn't clicking in my mind. Somehow I got out of it. I guess it was just time for me to just get up and say, I've had enough. Now it's, you know, more time to just focus on myself, focus on what's important, talk to you guys, do things with you guys, interact with you guys if I could. It helped me out a lot. I learned from that as well. And still yet, at that moment, I didn't understand why this was happening, but I'm getting to the best part. Stay calm, I'm getting there. Amidst all of this, I just kind of let it go, and I started doing my own thing, and I started feeling really fed up of feeling the way I did, so I had to do something, and I had to stay positive, so I started getting myself distracted. And before I knew it, I met Jessica, and before I knew that, I met the girl that I'm talking to now. It was just fucking amazing. It was amazing how everything just, like this, it just came together, and I had no clue what I did to deserve this. I thought I was messed up. I thought I had no chance at all to find somebody who was gonna be able to handle my cleanliness. I thought that, you know, maybe I should just become cold, or do some stupid thing like stop feeling emotions and all that. But I told myself, hey Stacy, you know, it's okay. And you guys told me, oh my God, I've had people telling me all over the place that you guys were the same way, and that you guys feel the same exact way. And that really touched my heart, because I tell you guys all the time, there's nothing like being able to relate to somebody. Because when you feel so alone in the world, and you feel like nobody else, like, you know, is like you have a tough time, because you really feel like the oddball, you know what I mean? But there's so many people out there. And that's why I let you guys know that it's good to connect with other people, and talk about what's on your mind, or how you feel, and you guys will start to see that you guys will relate in one way or another. So, sorry, I'm going off track, but I knew that it was gonna get better. I just didn't know when. and I wanted it to be soon, but I knew that I had to let the universe take its course. Like I said, it led me to meeting Jessica, who's one of the most amazing people I've ever fucking met. Like seriously, one of the few out there. If you guys ever get a chance, talk to her. She's amazing, amazing, such a sweet human being, and I'm so thankful that I have a friend like her. She's amazing. She truly is amazing, and she taught me so much, and she's one of the reasons why I believe in myself now. Like I had lost so much and belief in my own self and my abilities and my strengths and all that, and she helped me focus back on that. She helped me get back on track. Even if she didn't do it on purpose or that wasn't her goal, she did it, and that's why I have so much love for her, Jessica. Jessica, I love you so much. So yeah, I did met Jessica, and I did met Jessica. Yeah, of course I met Jessica. I did meet Jessica, and through meeting Jessica, I met the most amazing girl ever. And it's seriously a dream come true. It really is, because now it's when I understand why I had to go through this. I get it now, like I understand. I don't know what the exact reason was when we're talking like why the hell it happened again and why couldn't I just jump from my breakup to this, but I get it now. I get so much. I do understand, because there was always something better for me. Not saying that whatever I had wasn't good or whatever, or they weren't good enough. No, it just wasn't meant for me. But there was something better that was meant for me, that was gonna be better, that is better, because it was meant for me. Because everything else that I went through was meant for other people. Like, you get me? You get me? Are you following me here? And it's so weird to think about, like, everything that I went through, all those low points I hit, all those sad points, and now I'm like, I'm up here. I'm like the peak of Mount Everest. That's where my happiness is at right now. It could probably go higher, but right now it's up there. I'm so thankful for it, even though I, was kind of upset, and I was like, well, why did I have to go through this? Why am I, why do I have to go through this? I don't do any harm to the people, you know what I mean? But it's that stuff, my victim mentality that took over. But it really was about just waiting it out and just focusing on what's important, and everything else will come. I never in a million years would have thought that this would have happened to me. Never in a million years. I dreamt about it. But never in a million years did I ever think that I would find the girl that I was looking for my entire life. Thank you, iPhone, for ruining such a romantic moment. God, I hope you still liked it anyways, baby. If I knew that this was at the end of the tunnel, I would just, oh my God, I would do it again and again because I realized what's at the end. It's a fucking pot of gold. It's better than that. It's like better than a lottery, pot of gold, all of that put together. Like 1,000 quesadillas with extra cheese and delicious ass green salsa. I would do it. It's better than all of that. All the french fries in the world, all the pizza from Pieology that I like to order, put together, all of that is better. It's better than all that. Like, who can say anything is better than food? You know what I mean? It's food, but this is better than that. I promise you. At least for me, it's better than that. And I would give up all that shit to be with this person, because she is fucking amazing. Like, oh God, like your mind would be blown. I guess the point of this video is just to show you that I fucking suffered. I'm not saying this just to show you or be like, oh yeah, well look what I've got. No. I'm showing you so that you can see that with any given situation, it doesn't even have to be like mine, but with any given situation, things are always gonna get better. They always will get better. You just have to stick around to see it, and you deserve to stick around and see that, because you deserve all the good things. Trust me, the universe will take its course. And with your positivity, your ambition, your determination, I can go on with all these freaking good ass words found in the dictionary, thesaurus it, the universe will align for you. But you have to keep going. You have to fight to get through. You just need to flip that mindset around, and you will see good things are happening. So whatever situation that you're in, just trust me when I say that it will get better. Being positive and all that will just speed up the process. Trust me. I know it sucks, and some of us have so much shit to deal with that how the hell do you even stay positive? It's hard. But it's possible. I completely understand why all of this crap had to happen to me before I got to the most amazing gem in this world. And now I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. I'm very glad that I went through all that. And I'm thankful for the people that were in my life and that are in my life that have brought me to this point. Because without going through that, I would have never gotten here. I would have never gotten to the one thing that I have longed the most. I can't even talk. I would have never gotten to the one thing I have wanted the most. I have dreamt of the most, of having, or just you know, yearning to have that. And I have this with her, and I'm so fucking happy. I am so fucking happy. And it's just something that I've never felt before. And this is fucking crazy, but I love it. I wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to be honest with you guys. And there were so many points when I wanted to break and just give up. If you learn anything from this, it's just be patient, because the world, the universe, whatever you believe in has something waiting for you. And you just have to get through the shit to get to the good stuff. I'm just being honest. So hang in there, okay? I promise you it's gonna get better. If you're going through something and you feel like shit, you feel like your world is crumbling apart, I've been there. I was there. But look at me now. Like, not everything in my life is fucking perfect, because it ain't. I've got a lot of problems still. But I am so much happier. I'm so much of a happier individual. And I haven't been that happy individual for a long time. Where I am now was worth everything that I have gone through. And at the time, it's not gonna seem like it. At the time, you're gonna be like, fuck, this fucking sucks, this fucking hurts, blah, blah, blah. But the mentality has to change. So once you change the mentality, you'll start to see a lot of changes. Even if it's little by little, it's gonna help. So, yeah, that was my story. So the next time you're going through something, just remember that it's only gonna be for that little bitty while. I'm rambling now. I'm gonna get going. I have work to do. Winners, of course, giveaways. All the winners are on the screen somewhere down below as well. Make sure you check your inbox on YouTube for the next giveaway. You should comment down below and say something, I don't know, anything that you want to say, and we're gonna pick some winners. What else? All links are down below if you ever want to know anything more about me. And oh, one more thing. YouNow's Wednesday, 6 o'clock p.m. California time. Look that up, because I don't really know what it is on other worlds, like Central, Pacific, I don't know, anyways. So check that out. Everything's down below. If you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.